Namaste. Happy Monday. Welcome to Fly Yoga. Once again, this is our, that's right, 33rd practice. 33rd. Yeah. Life's feeling good. Life's feeling more flexible, more fun. As always, we come on early, 10 minutes early, to try and avoid any technical difficulties. And today we did good. Yay! Had to answer any questions if anybody has any. And if not, then I can just chat, because it's always nice to chat too. And then we start the practice. Fly. First, love yourself. Yoga, your own godly awareness. We start that at 10 o'clock in 8 minutes. And so that starts with pranayama, which is breath work. And then we move to asana practice, which is our poses. And then third, meditation. For me, this is exercise, boundaries, and affection. Exercise, asanas, boundaries are pranayama, and affection is meditation. So, this is how we like to start our new time frame. I don't like to call it a week, because week is week. I like to start our new time frame. Our new day. How we're gonna start our new day, because we're gonna start it with strength, with power, with grace, with joy, with integrity, with passion. That's how we want to bring ourselves into the world. So, as always on Fly Yoga, we like to start with a little bit of incense. So we have Palo Santo here. It's a beautiful practice when you're performing any spiritual practices to cleanse your space. Palo Santo is a beautiful incense. I also have white sage, which I highly recommend too. Oh, I love the smell of white sage. It's just beautiful. This just cleans the ether, gets any negative energies or entities that might be hanging around. Just puts all the positive, loving energy out there. Thank you for the like already. Very grateful. Yes, it's a very nice thing to do for yourself too. Just like smudging. No negative energy around anybody watching my videos. No negative energy around anybody doing yoga. No negative energy around anybody on the planet. Only positive, loving energy for all beings. We love you all, you beautiful beings. And for my space, only positive, loving energy around here for yoga, because that's what's important. Positive, loving energy. So here at Fly Yoga, we practice loving kindness. That's loving kindness to the self, loving kindness to your practice, loving kindness to your community, loving kindness to your family, loving kindness to your friends, loving kindness. If it's not loving and if it isn't kind, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Life's too short. Only do things that uplift you and make you feel empowered, that make you feel alive, that make you feel excited, because we want to be here and we want to bring our best selves. We want to be enthusiastic about life. Enthusiasm and theos, the Greek, is to bring from within. So we already, this is God, the God within, and theos, the God within you. Education, edukos, is to bring from within. So we are already educated. We already know what we need to know. And we are already gods. We are divine spiritual beings having a human experience. And so when we adapt these practices, pranayama, meditation, asana, it allows us to work on our spiritual selves, because as we make our human body more flexible, body, mind, spirit, then we become more integrated with the universe. We become more whole, and our connection becomes more open to source, because that's what it's all about. the cleaner and clearer your connection is to source, the more impactful the downloads that you get are, because it's just like there's all these different layers and everything's just a different vibration, a different frequency. uh, you're not a person, you're not your name, you're not your occupation, you're a vibration. That's how the universe recognizes you, is a vibration, and whatever you're vibrating, the universe responds to, period. The universe doesn't judge, doesn't say, well, I don't know if that's a good thing that you should be doing that, or no, I don't know about that. It just responds. The universe only knows how to give, only knows how to give, just like that's what we're here for, to give. When we give, we feel alive, because it's freedom, because we're sharing what we know, what we've learned, what we've taken the time that has attracted us to it, because everything in this realm is magnetic. And whatever you're magnetized to, that you really love, that's just, that's what you're supposed to do. And for me, that's yoga. This is my passion. I've been practicing for 17 years. I'm 55 years old. I'm in amazing shape. I'm happy as can be. I grow my own food. I live on top of a mountain in Mexico. Like, I have a different sort of life than most people. I spend most of my time barefoot. I love being grounded, as you know from my channel. This is plant powered barefoot Brent. So I'm a vegan too, and I've been vegan for a decade. I've been vegetarian for 2 decades. And the best moves that I've ever made in my life were learning how to eat, learning how to eat less, and learning how to eat healthier. Because we don't need as much as we're taught. Not for sure, we don't need as much as we're taught. I've gone 24 days without food, 24 days, and I've gone 21 twice. So it's not a necessity. It's just something that it's just like everything else here is an addiction. As Lao Tzu called it, the world of 10,000 things, which is now it's more like 10 billion or 10 trillion. But that was a long time ago. So the world is the world, and there's so many distractions in the world out there that it's phenomenal. So it's really hard to keep focus. And if you want to really change your life, you have to focus. And that's why everything's set up the way it is, to keep us constantly scrolling, right? Because every time you hit a video, there's a new video and another video and a different video and another one. Oh, and there's a good picture. Oh no, I like that meme. And and it's just constant. And right now, I've got so many spiritual friends that are just writing the most incredible pieces that are coming through them, because this is the time in history when we're awakening as a species. So it's just absolutely endless how much information is out there. So the hardest part for me, buen dia, Roberto, buen dia, namaste. The hardest part for me is to discern what's important. What I know what's important for my health, for my well-being, is for me to have these daily practices that I do with pranayama, asana, and meditation, and for me to be in my garden, and for me to be barefoot, and for me to be hiking in the forest with the puppies, and for me to be in a state of joy. Everything's easier when you're happy. Everything. Life makes more sense when you're happy. And it's fun. Why not have fun? If you're going to do it, have fun. My rule is if you don't love it, don't do it. And the thing is, especially, that's why we're community. That's why we're supposed to be in community, because there's always somebody, if you don't love to do something, that does love to do it. Like, say that you don't love to cook, well, you're going to meet somebody else that does. And then maybe you don't love to do stuff with the computer, but you're going to meet somebody else that does. Maybe you don't love to garden, but you're going to meet somebody else that does. And that's the whole idea of community, is that we all have these gifts and talents, every single one of us. And when we bring them together, we're super powerful, because there's stuff that some of us just don't love to do, but somebody else does. There's always somebody that loves to do what it is that you don't love to do. And it's mind bending, but that's the way it is. That's why we're such a diverse species, because there's so, wow, we're so diverse. We have so many languages, we have so many skin tones, we have so many different cultures, we have so many different ways of being. It's very hard just to try and fit in to the society, because it's impossible. There's there's nowhere to fit in. So what you have to do is you have to fit into yourself. When you find your first, love yourself. That's why we fly first. First, love yourself. Thank you for the like. When we love ourselves first, then we show up in the world as a light, and people will see us and they will gravitate to you, and they will say, what are you doing differently? Or there's going to be those other people that don't like your light at all, and they're just going to go the other direction. They don't even like, I wear all of these colors, so I'm very easy to see. I call this my invisible suit, especially in Canada, because people would ignore me entirely. They'd be like, this guy's nuts. I am not stopping to talk to him. But why is he so smiley? And why does it say free hugs on his knuckles? Well, he's got something figured out, but we don't know what it is. We just don't know what it is. But what we do know is that it's showing up, being loving, and being gentle, and and showing up and showing up and showing up, because that's all we can do. Every day is a new experience, it's a new adventure, it's a new opportunity to create whatever it is that you came here to create. Yes, absolutely. Rainbows for sale. I'm barefoot as much as possible. I love my bare feet, because it when you're barefoot, you're connected to Mother Earth. And when you're connected to Mother Earth, as soon as your feet touch the earth, the electrons fire so fast up into your body that we don't have anything at this time that can measure it. It happens so quickly. Nice. Yeah, well, real rainbows are hippies, and real hippies are barefoot, because that's how they realize that's their connection. Being grounded to Mother Earth is so important, because when you're grounded, everything in life is easier. You just feel like, oh, okay, I can do this. I can do this. Instead of, oh, fuck. But most people are spending so much time in their homes, and they don't spend enough time in nature. Nature is the healer. Nature is where the go-to. Whenever I have any issues, I go to nature. And I'm 55. I haven't used pharmaceuticals in 20 years. 20 years. Because I don't believe in big pharma. I don't believe in doctors. I believe that I earned I call my PH me. I take care of myself. And once you do that, once you take responsibility for yourself, then you just realize that, wow, I can heal anything. And because I'm the creator, I'm the creator. I didn't get something, I created it. It's taking responsibility for that too. When you don't feel good, there's something going on. Your issues are in your tissues. Your issues are in your tissues. So this is why we practice yoga, because it allows those issues in the tissues to dissolve, for you to let go of them, and for you to move forward, because we all have stored trauma and drama in our tissues. But when we tap into that with our flexibility, it releases and we let it go with love, with loving kindness, like we do everything with loving kindness. Loving kindness. All right, I'm talking too much. Let's get into some pranayama. So first we're going to start with some Om tuning. We're going to use our Om tuning fork. This is attuned to 528 hertz. So we're going to do 5 rounds. You're going to inhale through your nose, fill up your whole body cavity, your stomach, your chest, your head with air, and then we're going to exhale to Om. Inhaling, Round one. Round two. Inhaling through the nose. Fill that body up. Round three, inhaling through the nose, filling up that whole chest and body cavity with air. And two more rounds. Inhaling through the nose. Filling up that body. And last round, last Om. So inhaling through the nose. Now just return to your normal breathing. Feels so good to get that body attuned to the beautiful sound of Om. That's the primordial sound. That's where everything came from the sound of Om. All right, let's have a drink of water. I like to drink my water out of a copper tin because copper restructures your water. I also like to vortex my water by spinning it clockwise, and I put intention into my water. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. Salud. It's a great practice to have, to put intention into your water and to vortex it. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. Salud. All right, let's get to some pranayama. Oh, I wanted to read a poem that came out this morning too. It doesn't have a name yet, so let's call it Flow. Seeding the great illumination, visioneering my imagination, attuning to subtle signs, remembering conscious times, Removing my shadows, focusing on what grows, focusing attention, birthing manifestation, learning how to allow, dancing with the flow. Woo! Full power. All right, and we'll do our daily affirmation that we like to read every day here on Flow Yoga from our beautiful friend Louise Hay. This is super powerful. I highly recommend repeating after me. I am worthy. Out loud. And do it with enthusiasm. I am worthy of all the love, success, and abundance the universe has to offer. Everything that I desire is already on its way to me. I trust the process and allow the universe to bring me what I need. Each day I am becoming more aligned with my highest self. Woo! Full power. All right, so today we're going to do some Tesla breathing. Tesla. Why you say Tesla? Because this is one of Nikola Tesla's pranayamas. It's called the 3-9-6. So we're going to do 3 rounds. And at the end of each round, we're going to do 3 rounds of 10. And at the end of each round, I'm going to get you to perform a bond lock, which is squeezing your perineum. Your perineum is that skin between your buttocks and your sexual organs. You're going to squeeze that up and you're going to hold the breath. And we'll hold the breath the first round for 30 seconds, the second round for 45 seconds, and the last round for 60 seconds. When you release the breath, we're going to blow out like you're exhaling through a straw with pierced lips, nice and slow. All right. So we'll do it together. Super simple. In through the nose for 3, hold for 9, out through the mouth for 6. Again, this is Tesla breathing. In through the nose for 3, hold for 9, out for 6. And we're going to do 3 rounds of 10. So here we go. Fill yourself up. In through the nose for 3. Hold. Exhale. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhale. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhale. Inhaling through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. Exhale. Good, Mitch. Last round. In through the nose for 3. Now I want you to squeeze that perineum up and hold the breath for 30 seconds. All right, slowly exhale. Feels so nice. Pranayama is such a good practice because it activates our parasympathetic nervous system. Our parasympathetic nervous system takes us from a fight or flight reactionary state of mind to a responsive, more calm, relaxed state where we can make better choices. Right now, I'm going to choose this incense over here because it's blowing up my nose and it's going to make me sneeze. All right, that was round 1 of pranayama. Round 2, Tesla pranayama. Again, in through the nose for 3, hold for 9, out through the mouth for 6. Here we go. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. Hold. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth for 6. In through the nose for 3. Hold for 9. Exhale for 6. Out the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. Two more rounds. In through the nose for 3. Hold for 9. Out through the mouth for 6. All right, last round, inhaling, and I want you to squeeze that perineum up. We're going to hold the breath for 45 seconds. Inhale, fill up with air, your whole body cavity. Squeeze that perineum up, perform that bond lock, and hold. And relax, and smile. And slowly releasing the air like you're blowing through a straw. All right, that's rounds of pranayama done. One more, and we are done for today. I am running long again. All right, we'll just call it at that. That was good for 2 rounds for pranayama. Now we're going to switch into asana practice, which may be a little bit challenging because, as you can see, I have a furry creature back there. I think there's one out there too. So maybe I'll do a fair amount of sitting today. We can do that. Yeah. So we're going to start with doing some work on our neck, as we love to do. Hey, and I'm back. Good old YouTube. I don't know why they do that. They just turned it off for any, but whatever. So we're back. So here we are with asana practice. So we didn't even lose any time. That's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to start by bringing our head, our chin to the chest. And as always, we're going to start with some head rolls, nice slow rolls to the right-hand side. You're going to inhale as you're going up. Nice big slow rolls. Really stretch out that neck, spine. Feel that in the shoulders. Try and keep your shoulders down. Get to that left shoulder. Exhaling. Show that air out. Oh, that stale air. And then inhaling as we go back up. Yeah, nice big circles. Nice big circles. There we go. There we go. And get into that left shoulder and exhaling. Inhaling. Nice big circles. And exhaling. 2 more rounds. Inhaling. Nice big circle. Big circle. Exhaling. Last round, really fill up that body with air. Nice, slow, big circles. Oh, yeah. Feel that. Nice stretch. And exhaling. When you get to center, just stop. We're going to go back the other direction. Up to the left. Inhaling as we go up. Nice, slow, big circles. Big circles. There you go. Yeah. And exhaling as we get to that right shoulder. Nice and slow through center. Inhale. Oh, nice stretch in that neck. Nice stretch. Nice slow circles. Exhaling. Inhaling as we go up. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. And exhaling as we get to the other shoulder. 2 rounds left. Inhaling. And exhale. Up with air. Nice and slow, big circles. Really feel the extension. There you go. Nice. And exhaling. Back to center. And here we are back in center. So we're going to do as much as we can without a lot of movement because we got Rudy sitting, sleeping here behind us. So we'll do as much as we can from sitting, which I think we'll do just fine. I feel like that'll work out just fine. Yeah, I do. Yeah. All right. So we'd like to do some work on the wrists. I'm going to reach those hands out right in front of us. Stretch those shoulders out and just make some fists. Just clasp and release. Clasp and release. Yeah. Now, stop those fists. Put them together in center. And we're going to slowly roll them to the right side. Nice, slow, big circles to the right side. Nice, slow, big circles. Really loosen out those wrists. Feel it in the shoulders, the forearm, and the biceps. Nice, slow, big circles. And stop in center. And we're going to go back to the left side. Nice, slow, big circles. Really loosen out those nice wrists that do so much work for us, but just don't get enough love. They just don't get enough love. All right, stop your hands in the middle, and then we're going to just stretch your hands up, straight up in the air. Feel that nice stretch in the shoulders. Nice, 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 nice. Stretching the lower back, stretching the middle back, and then the upper back, and then the shoulders. Just sway back and forth, side to side on your sit bones, giving your sit bones a little massage, giving your pelvis a little massage. And feel that nice stretch in the shoulders. Do a little bit of a back bend, slight back bend, and just reach, 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 and rock, 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 and smile, and breathe. Yeah, that's why we do yoga, because we love it. All right, now bring those hands into prayer position. Namaskar, namaste. Right down through center. Now I'm going to get you to grab with your index finger and your middle finger, grab your big toes. Take that, if you're sitting on anything, get that out from under you, because that could be a challenge. We're getting really pretty close, but we're doing okay. So grab your toes. Then you're just going to stretch your legs up, balancing it on your sit bones. And just stretch those legs up. Feel that nice stretch in the shoulders, in the back of the thighs, in the back of the calves. There we go. Stretch, stretch, stretching that out. Fun to balance. Just sitting here is fun to balance. Always, always. Now slowly spread your legs. Spread them out. Yeah, feel that nice stretch in the pelvis. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then the shoulders. Feels so good. Feels so good. All right. Now we're going to bring your feet and your heels together. We're going to rock a nice squat position. Your feet shoulder width apart. I just want to do some work on the hips because it's very important, I find, to work on the hips as much as possible. So we got your feet shoulder width apart. And now you're going to bring your hands into prayer position. Put those elbows on your thighs. Push out. Give it a little bit of pressure. Now we're going to roll. We're going to roll to the left. Nice, slow, big rolls. Feeling that on the heels and on the toes, on the outside of your foot. Just feeling that nice stretch in the pelvis. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Listen to the music. Music always makes me feel so good. All right, now stop or roll back the other way. Roll back to the right. Feels so good just so those ankles worked out, those hips, thighs, everything loosened up in here because the body gets tight. It gets tight when we don't perform our regular practices. And this is a necessary practice. Yay, I'm back again. Thank you, YouTube, for keeping me on my toes. I'm not sure why it wants to disconnect. There's absolutely no reason for it. We have no clouds in the sky. It's a beautiful day. But one of these days we will work to maybe a Starlink Mini here on Fly Yoga. And if we have that, then we will never have any more issues, except for we might have power issues. So we might need a generator. But we'll, step by step, baby steps. Don't try to rush anything. Take your time. Take your time. If you don't love it, don't do it. Don't love it, don't do it. Take your time. This is why squat, like just sitting here and squat is so good for us. It's just so good for us. Just stretching that pelvis out. Our body does not get enough love. It does do a lot of work. It gets us around. and we don't give it enough love. We don't give it the best food. We don't give it the best environment. All right. Now sit your buttocks down. Boom. And I guess we could do. I can't really go backwards because he's here. And I'm back again. Today has been an adventure. Okay, so you got your right leg up and over your left. Put your right elbow on your right knee. Take your left hand, wrap it around over here, and grab your right thigh. And then we're going to inhale as we twist. Oh, good. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, now we're going to put that right leg down, bring that left leg up and over. Take that left elbow, put it on that left knee. The right hand reaches around and grabs the left thigh. We're going to spin to the right side. And as we spin, we're going to inhale and then we're going to hold. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, well, now that Rudy moved, we can do some work on the hips and a little bit of a back bend too, so that makes me very happy. I love Rudy, but yeah, it's challenging with the dogs. They love yoga. Okay, last drink of water. Again, vortexing. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. So get yourself laid down on your back. Move your sit bones. Slide back, 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 back. Put your hands up in the air. Slide yourself down. Nice and slow. Reach those feet out. Stretch. Give it a nice stretch. Stretch. Oh, yeah. Feel that nice stretch in the whole body. All right. Now you're going to bring those heels in your buttocks. Take the hands. We're going to clasp them. And we're going to put that under your buttock. You're going to lift the pelvis. And then roll your shoulders underneath. And just lift your pelvis up. And breathe. And smile. We got shut off again. Sorry about that. I'm glad you're out of Savasana. Hi, Rudy. This is Rudy. Say hi to Rudy. Say hi, everybody. Say hi to Rudy. You're the cutest. Everybody loves you. Okay, let me do meditation and then we'll go for a hike. Okay, buddy? Okay, go on. Go on. Rudy, go. Leave me alone right now. Love you. See you in a bit. Let me finish. Yes, you lay down. All right, so we made it to final meditation, even though the internet keeps turning off on us, but that's okay. It's all right. That's just the way that is. You can't change what you can't change. All you can do is be flexible and adaptable and do your best with it. And that's life. You can't control what's coming at you, but you can control how you respond to it, and that's has a lot to do with how you take care of yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually. Because this is it's the whole body experience. Yoga. We do pranayama to open up the body so that we can perform our asana practice, so that we can become more flexible, so that when we come to sit for meditation, that we are in a nice, comfortable state. That's what's going on. Something weird's happening. Okay, so get ready for final meditation. First, we're going to take in 3 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth, sigh it out. Number 2, in through the nose. And sigh it out. And last but not least, in through the nose. And hold. And sigh it out. All right. So for final meditation, I like to imagine a beautiful root that's growing down my spine from my crown chakra, straight down, out my root chakra, into Mother Earth, through all of her different layers, substrates, and dimensions. I like to do this with my eyes closed too, but I'm going to keep it open today just to make sure that I'm still on and I'm not haven't been turned off again. And now we see this beautiful vine going all the way down, deeper into Mother Earth, right into the core, right into her, right to the heart of Mother Earth, and locking on right to the core. Yeah. So we are at one with Mother Earth. We are in unison. Our hearts are beating together. So now I imagine this beautiful energy flying up that root from Mother Earth, this beautiful terrestrial energy. And it comes up into my body, in through my root chakra, up my spine, explodes out my heart chakra, this beautiful white golden light, our terrestrial energy that's been sent from Mother Earth and just bathed in it, completely grounded and protected and supported. Now I take that beautiful column of light and send it up to the cosmos, up to my highest self. And I invite in all of my guests for our meditation, the guides, ancestors, ascended masters, angels, archangels, Pleiadians, Arcturians, Lyrans, Syrians, Andromedans, Buddha, Yeshua, God, Prime Creator, Source of Radiant Essence, Sunshine. I bring all of you in, and I'm so grateful for you to be here. And we are open to receive your new light codes, downloads, and transmissions of unconditional, loving, conscious, cosmic, loving energy that's being just, it's coming in with all these sunbursts and solar flares. You just feel it. It's just like your body's a video game. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all for being here for our time. Now that we are completely protected and we have all of our guests invited, I like to touch the tip of my tongue to the roof of my mouth. This is called completing the circuit, completes the heart-brain connection. My right hand on my heart, my left hand on my belly. This completes the gut-heart connection. And then when you do all three, you have all three of them connected, heart, brain, gut. And then rolling my eyes up here, looking out, the Ajna chakra, the third eye, and just lightly gazing. It'll take you from a beta state of consciousness to an alpha state, so you're more open to receive these light codes, downloads, and transmissions that are coming in from our highest selves. Last but not least is mantra. I am light, I am love, I am free. Super simple, super quick, super amazing. Last thing you're going to hear before we go into meditation is this, the Om tuning. I will say Namaste, and then I will get you in 7 minutes, and you will hear this sound again. And then you will hear my voice bringing you back into the body. So, that being said, enjoy your meditation. Namaste. Okay, slowly. Excuse me. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Make your way back into the body. Slowly make your way back into the body. Slowly, slowly. And when you feel good and comfortable, when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Well, thanks again for tuning into another edition of Fly Yoga. I'm so grateful for all of the likes and the shares and the comments and the subscriptions and the donations. We are very grateful to be of service to the community. If there's any comments, questions, feel free to put them down there. If any ideas, anything you'd like to see me do differently, anything you'd like to see more of or less of, feel free to put that down. And as always, we will see you tomorrow. Thanks again for tuning in to Fly Yoga. Namaste. We love you. We will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Woo!